It's very similar to our approach where we say other organizations should think about how they come back. In my field, we talk about the hierarchy of controls, the 5 parts. The first is eliminate the hazard. So that's prioritize work from home. Substitute the hazard. This is what Harvard just did. You identify the core people that have to go back. Engineering controls. That's healthy building strategies we've been talking about. 4th, administrative controls, de-densification, physical distancing. And 5th is PPE for personal protective equipment or mask wearing. So that's a layered defense, holistic strategy, risk reduction strategy. You see where healthy buildings fit in, but also where the prioritization of work from home come and that substitution factor, like the core minimum that need to be back and present.
Some of the ideas that Cognizant had been in discussions with is, sensors that understand how well you're washing your hands to make sure that you are washing your hands properly and moving your hands in the right way. There's the ability to understand how close people are, within a safe distance and within a not so safe distance. There's rather interesting ideas around design. You can design a carpet so there's different colors where people can't cross coming along. It sounds kind of basic, but like you say, cover up the basics and it works because you're trying to do the best. So where would you recommend start? Where should people start? If you sort of say, well, I'm Joe, and I'm telling you, if you want to get your people back to work next week or next month, here's what I recommend you do. Here's the things you need to focus on in the first instance.
Yeah, I would direct people to this article I wrote with my co-author in Harvard Business Review, which talks about that hierarchy of controls. I think that's a good place to start because one of the big challenges here, there's just so much information coming at people. And the hierarchy puts 5 buckets out there, and everything has a home. It's a prioritization scheme, so you know what you should prioritize versus other approaches. And if you do that and start with the science, well, how are we exposed? Large droplets, fomite or contaminated surfaces, airborne, line up the appropriate controls, put them in this hierarchy. It's really a nice tried and true framework for how to reduce risk in workplaces. I think I found a lot of organizations have found that helpful, right? From homeless shelters, I've been advising prisons, the courts, media companies, major finance companies. Everyone finds it a useful framework because everything has a home in that framework. So that's where I recommend people start with, and then you can get more sophisticated from there.